There we go. Evening. Yeah, I didn't bother putting my green screen up. Mostly, it looks like the text is a little bit annoying. I hope we can live with that. That would have been a problem anyhow, even if I had my green screen up. Perhaps I can do like this. That might help. Not much. Well, yes, back again. I ended up on a hockey game Tuesday, so sorry for that. And it also went into overtime, so yeah. I was almost thinking about making it, if it wouldn't have gone into overtime, maybe I could have made it back in a reasonable time, but yeah, Euro Truck Simulator. We'll try to get ourselves a truck today, or we will get ourselves a truck today, but probably in the end we'll take a loan or something like that. But I want to earn a little bit more money. I try to remember, well, it probably said on the screen how much money I had. 700, 800. Do I have that much right now? 800, yeah. Well, 800,000. So yes, I could change it to some other monetary unit, but well, Swedish crowns. It works, especially for me. But sure, divide it by 10 and you get pretty close to euros and dollars. Pound is like, yeah, 1 pound cost 12 crowns, I think, ish. So a little bit more like that. Now 800,000. I need like 1.3 million to buy a truck, a decent truck. Probably a little bit more if I want to. I could buy a cheaper truck, but I will go for something like this. Not the 750 as it is on this picture, but something Volvo-like, probably. And yeah, we need to earn ourselves a little bit more money for that. We are currently in Luleå. And we'll see if we can find some nice little job. I think we had some jobs here last time that were fairly interesting. Yes, we don't need to drive from Luleå, but yeah, it's kind of fun. Luleå to Östersund, cars. Yeah, that could be interesting. Kuopio, 56, 560 kilometers. Östersund, we'll go for Östersund. Sorry. I have a bit of fizzy drinks in me, so. But yeah, we'll go for the cars. What's the Mercedes? Mercedes. That works. Oh, God damn it, I'm sitting. I tried this. Yeah, you can see the top of it. Tried with the steering wheel. Steering wheel works in quotation marks. But since I'm on Linux, the calibration is a little bit off. Not as such, but there's a really big dead zone. And I can probably fix it, but it will take a while. So otherwise, it kind of worked from the get-go as it is, so buttons and everything. But yeah, the dead zone is a bit big, which is annoying, especially when you try to kind of finally adjust your 25-ton truck going down the road in 80 kilometers per hour. Now I just need to remember. There we go. Lights. Östersund. We are in Luleå. Anything interesting? Nah, we've seen most of this already, it seems. So, let's go. Yes, put it in gear first, that helps. We should go out that way. Oh, we can have a look before we go. Bunch of rental cars, I guess, since it was for well, I forgot the company we were driving for, but yeah, rental cars. Rental cars, that's for sure. Ah, Europe car, there it says, actually. So yes, rental cars. I mean, in town we have an Iveco dealer, but we'll not go with an Iveco truck and try to get ourselves a Volvo. Oh, it was a while since I played. Well, I tried a little bit with the steering wheel on Monday. But no, not here. No, that's what I thought. Up here. Quickly. There we go. So yeah, but I didn't drive that much. I mostly tried the configuration, so not a lot of actual driving. Oh, I'll let my colleagues go. So, Östersund, we're going south. Yeah. So we should head towards Sundsvall here. I mean, I know this in that way that I live in Luleå. So yes. It doesn't look exactly the same, of course, but it's not far from. The concept of the layout, so to say, is similar. But in much smaller scale, as any other town in the game. But yeah, it would have been weird if I would have gone north out of Luleå to get to Östersund. That would have been weird. Driving too fast already. At least I put my lights on, so I won't get a fine for that. I tend to get that sometimes because I forget. Mercedes again. Tempomat. We drove these ones earlier. Or last time as well, I think. And now we should go, yeah, well, when it said go to Sundsvall or towards Sundsvall, I'm guessing we are going to Sundsvall. And then turning right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I guess that's what they want us to do. They said 10 hours. That sounded a bit much, but yeah, the road up to Östersund could be a bit worse, I guess. Of course, yeah, this one paid. I forgot what it paid. Pretty well, at least. Normally I should be able to change lanes here. But yeah, I'm comparing it too much to real life, where there is an off-ramp down there to the right. But yeah, you should still be able to stay on the right there. So, should we be really lucky with the weather today as well? I only had a little bit of rain last time. So yeah, I hope you can live with the mess I have behind me here. It's not that much of a mess. Not there. But yeah, because I also moved moved my chair a little bit when I tried to get the steering wheel in place here, so then I also needed to move my green screen a bit, and so on and so on. So we'll see if we get some can make some sense out of that later. Saturday, in other words. Yeah, I still feel like we are in Piteå, but now we are probably almost in Skellefteå, I guess. Yeah, probably. Distances being much shorter than in real life, thankfully. Skellefteå, yes, indeed. Oh, keep an eye out for cars coming down from the right here. Oh, sorry. Ah, crap. Of course I had the cops right behind me. I was too busy thinking about other cars than the speed limit. Well, bummer. No wonder we never get ourselves a truck. Here comes another car. Or another car transport, I was gonna say. I don't see the traffic lights. But yeah. This is a typical place where you might end up waiting for a while. Hey, go. Stop braking weirdly. So, 3,500 in fines. Yeah, that was a bit steep. But my own fault. Can't blame the cops. Simply drove too fast. Yeah, even more cars. I mean, for me it's almost autumn. No, not really. But I will certainly start looking into getting some snow mods going and see what they look like and how they behave as well. Because that would be nice. Not right now, but like in November or something. If I still play this, well, I will probably still play it. If I still stream it is another thing. Because then we might be into... I certainly like playing the long dark in winter time, because, well, it's very much like winter time here. Well, apart from, god damn it, now I'm almost speeding again around Bureå, where there actually is a lot of speed cameras in real life as well. So yes, totally accurate. was a rather speedy truck, but on the other hand it was also quite a light load, wasn't it? Like 7 tons or something. Eight hours left, that sounds a lot. 460 kilometers, still sounds like a bit too much. But we'll see, we'll see. Sets now we will arrive at 1 o'clock. Yes, I know I'm speeding, I'm gambling a bit here. Which might be stupid. Oh yeah, there might be a speed camera here actually. No. Maybe not. Well, it should be good, because now it should be, yes, 110. It hasn't changed. It should be 110 here. Didn't you see the sign, game? If you give me a fine for this, I will be cross. But yeah, it's the part of the pro mod, so it might be a fault here actually. I'm not sure. Try to remember back to when I drove this part earlier. Yeah, maybe it was the same problem then as well. Well, probably. Most likely. Now it says 90, so yeah. It registered that one, so. Very nice and calm, because the truck doesn't have to work that much either. We are going mostly, well, not downhill necessarily in that way, but there isn't not a lot of hills, so. Just chugging along here. Umeå. Yes, Umeå. What would happen if I continued straight there, but well, let's not do that. Might be a bad idea. We're not sightseeing right now. Oops, sorry. You know, it's a pretty nice place, but the parking situation there is, well, I wouldn't say crap, but it's a bit very much what should you say, favor. What the fuck are you doing? Sorry for swearing, but what the hell are I? Oh. And now they destroyed my cargo probably, didn't they? Wait a minute, I need to remember how to do this. Yes, they did. No damage, just a fine. For a crash offense. What the hell, I wasn't even responsible for that crash. Sure, I could have tried to avoid it, but it's a bit hard when they are doing like that. Just checking. I know the route too, but still. Let's also have a view of the speed limit. Yeah, I take no responsibility whatsoever for that crash. He was turning left into traffic and into my side. So, yeah, no. Not my fault. I'm not sure why I even... Well, you always get a fine, so to say, in the game if you collide with the other car. They made it really simple in that way, which is okay, I guess. But certainly also a little bit annoying in those kinds of circumstances. Hello, Widowmaker. Hello, welcome. You just missed a car running into me from the side, and I got to pay for it, so at least I didn't damage my cargo, which was good. But yeah, that was a bit annoying. We are going with a bunch of rental cars down to Östersund. God damn it, that's my second speeding fine. That's because I changed the camera while talking there. A similar way I got my first speeding fine of the day. So yeah, I'm already down like, what was that? That was 6,000, almost 6, 9, 12,000 Swedish crowns already. That's like 12% of what we will earn on this trip, I think. Wow, whatever. It's a game, thankfully. Thankfully, it's a game. I will still have dinner tomorrow. Now we are, yeah, that's Timrå actually, just south of, or north of Sundsvall, those houses. So we should be getting close. No, sorry, we are still in Evik, sorry. Yeah, they have similar houses there. Not similar in that way, but yeah. Don't run into me, you as well. Go ahead. You can go first, please. So yeah, we'll probably be stopping at the red light here. I would be surprised otherwise. And since I kind of knew that, I certainly could have slowed down earlier to avoid stopping. Too late. But yeah, there was a lot more, so that wouldn't have helped. The Popo. Well, now it will be green soon, so I guess I won't start fiddling with the keyboard. No, not. 128,000, yes, we are almost, well, more than 10% will go to paying off the fines that we just got. Which was really clumsy, most of them. Not the car running into me, I take no blame for that one. We were going through an intersection and he was turning left into my side. So, jokes on him, but I had to pay anyhow. Somehow. It's a simplification made in the game, essentially, I guess, just to kind of, yeah, don't collide with other traffic, which is fair. But it was more the other car colliding with me. So we'll see if we, yeah, now the time has ticked down quite a bit, our estimated arrival time, because it felt like it was a bit, they said it would take like 10.5 hours to get to Östersund, and I was like, yeah, that sounded like a lot. Not a lot, but a little bit too long. So now it has reduced it by like half an hour perhaps. Estimated arrival time. ETA, I guess you say, in especially in air traffic, but sure, that's probably also a pretty standard abbreviation for like GPSs and such. But it will be night. I'm not sure what time do we have now? 8 o'clock? I mean, it's, yeah, just keep an eye on the speed. I'm going too slow here, actually. That was a whole new type of problem for today. Mostly been going too fast, so. Oh yes, I forgot about this bridge. Höga Kustenbron, or the High Coast Bridge. Because this piece of land, well, a big part of the northern coast actually is still rising from, or after, oh sorry, apparently my cruise control was not engaged. Yeah, it's still rising from the Ice Age, where the ice masses pressed down on the ground so much that it sank, so to say, and then when the ice retreated, the land masses started to rise again. And this part in particular has risen quite a lot, so it's UNESCO World Heritage nowadays. Not the bridge, but the area, I should say. Perhaps the bridge is pretty new, actually, so. So yeah, now it cut back on ETA even more, which makes sense. But yeah, okay, don't get any more tickets. Oh, yeah. This one will turn to red, won't it? No, it won't. Good. A bit surprised, actually. I'm going too fast. Well, I was like, what did it say? Well, I should almost know what it says. But no, not really. But it's like, what? 150 kilometers left to... No, it can't be. It must be less than that. To Sundsvall. It can't be 150 because it's only 170, 180 to Östersund. So it must have been closer to 100 kilometers to Sundsvall, perhaps then. Wouldn't say that, well, I don't drive to Östersund that often in real life, so I can't argue about the distance here, but it feels like, oh, now we are already in Sundsvall, so yeah, okay. Way shorter. Yeah, this looks more like it, because now it will be like 140 kilometers to Östersund. That sounds plausible. Let's put it that way. Oops. Been trying to connect my steering wheel, actually. You can see it at the bottom here. You can see it a little bit. But yeah, there was some configuration problems with, especially with dead zone on it, so it's very non-responsive in the center position, if we put it that way. Otherwise it kind of worked, but it's a bit annoying when you're trying to fine-tune your way down the highway and the steering wheel doesn't respond, initially at least. So we'll see if I can do something about it. Since I'm on Linux, it wasn't as straightforward as it would have been. I know on Windows you get a special configuration program that you can use for the steering wheel. Well, from Thrustmaster in this case. But yeah, not available for Linux, so you have to work with some internal stuff, which yeah, kind of looked like it worked, but really didn't. So I need to give it a couple of more tries to see if I can get it to work the way it is intended. Green. Oh, driving too fast. Oh, people disappearing. Body snatchers around. Ah, that's true. I'd never driven this way in real life, but if you take... Yeah, that's... makes perfect sense. I have driven through Sundsvall quite a lot in my days before they opened the new bridge. But yeah, I never gone to Östersund this way. But yeah, this makes sense. Normally I would have taken a left in the previous intersection towards... Well, this one also goes towards Stockholm, I see, but... Which also can be a bit of a simplification. Why do I have a... Oops, sorry. Why do I have a warning light that looks like something about parking brake? I doubt I have the parking brake engaged. That would have been noticeable, I guess. Well, can't really see what it is. It might also be fuel, but it doesn't really look like that kind of warning sign. Well. I guess we'll find out if something is seriously wrong. I mean, I didn't have any damage, did I? I checked that earlier when that car ran into me. I think we are pretty... well, I have 1% damage on my car. Where the hell did that come from? Oh. Because I think we were okay after that car ran into me. Oh, now the warning sign disappeared. Oh, it might be something with... it could have been something with air pressure for brakes or something. Something I don't know that much about. Other than, yeah, they exist. That much I know. But that might have been it actually, because I think it used them on the way down into Sundsvall. So that would make perfect sense. Because now that meter there has gone up. So maybe that was what the warning was. It was that, oh no, you don't have any, well, air brakes, essentially. That might have been it. Sounds plausible for me. Now we should see, 10 o'clock, sun is still up. It's probably fairly accurate, even around this area, although it should be going down at some point. Otherwise it's inaccurate. I'm not sure it gets dark. Yeah, well, it should. Down here it should. I mean, we are... well, give or take 600 kilometers from the Arctic Circle, so... but of course it's also summertime, so... well, midnight, if we put it that way, is at 1 o'clock, so... Boom. Yeah, and down below, I was above 800,000 when we started this trip. Now I'm below because of all the freaking speeding tickets and a car collision as well. And then I guess I won't get excellent since I actually damaged the cargo. Well, someone else damaged my cargo, I would say. But sure, whatever. But yeah, it's also cut. I was just about to brake, but well, no. Do I have a police behind me then? Is that the case? I do have a car behind me, so yeah, that was probably the police. God damn it. I was quick on the trigger with that one. Reasonably accurate fuel prices, not entirely. But I think they have incorporated even in the base game, or that might be part of the pro mods actually, I'm not entirely sure. That they do kind of update the fuel prices a little bit now and then. I'm not entirely sure it was part of the that it is in the base game, but I think it might be actually. Yeah. If I still have that freaking police car behind me, we better slow down. Although I don't really see them behind me right now. But yeah, that's not a safe bet. Did I get 6,000? Yeah, I got a lot of fines for that one. What the hell? Have they raised the prices as well? Or is it because we are in Sweden? It might be. Because, yeah, I think the prices also differ actually on the fines, depending on where you are. Certainly the gas prices do. I was able to buy, with my other profile, I was able to buy diesel in Russia for like 5.50 instead of 20. So that's that was a good one. Of course, I also had a humongous fuel tank, so I filled it up essentially. So, not entirely pleased with this run, because we made a lot of mistakes. Mostly speed related mistakes. That's more annoying than anything else, but sure, it doesn't help us getting closer to buying a new truck, that's for sure. Or a new truck. But sure, it will be a new truck, but it's not like I have one already. Still moving straight ahead here. Europe car, is that where we're supposed to go? That's my guess, at least. No, it's not. Actually. Interesting. Because that's straight ahead there. Going somewhere else with these cars. Oh no, there were several Europe cars. Yes, there were 2 of them. Okay. Well, then I wasn't wrong, at least. Is it in here? Are you sure? Yes, here it is. Where the hell do I have my... Oh, do you want me to park that way? Well, that was a bit weird. Not sure. We'll try. That was nice and painless, at least. The journey, otherwise, not so much. Still got excellent for the delivery. So, yeah, a little bit of damage on the cargo is apparently okay. Level 8 got us halfway through level 9, actually, or to level 9. So still okay, but yeah, we have to kind of discount like 20,000 for fines from that one. But yeah, 1000 XP because it was long distance, high value, and fragile. True, I forget about all those bonuses all the time. Well, let's see if we can find something. We can go with an ADR there. For explosives, was it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, let's see if we find something from Östersund to somewhere. Interesting. Not that I have to, but it's kind of nice to do like that when we have something in Östersund. More cars. Riga, motorcycles to Naantali. Where the hell is Naantali? My Finnish geography isn't excellent. Oh, over there. Well, I haven't been down to Stockholm yet, I guess. So that could be something. We can go up to Vasa, which is a ferry from Umeå over to Vasa. But yeah, that's a articulated trailer. Not that big of a problem, I guess, but well, Stockholm could be okay, I guess. That was a bit too far, it felt like. So we'll take some motorcycles to Naantali then. Fragile, important, high value. That sounds good. We're driving a DAF 2021. Oh, that's a pretty new one with those fancy dashboard, isn't it? Yep. It is. Oh, now I'm almost tempted to... Let's see, is it... Oh, almost tempted to do like that. We'll see. We'll see. It was a little bit poorly rendered, that one, so we can go like... That was almost more confusing. We'll go with it for a while. When we get on the road, we might... Oh, sorry. Might turn it off. Yeah, check. Okay, it's a box. Makes sense, since there were motorcycles. There we go. Put it in gear. Turn on the lights. Which I tend to forget. I've gotten enough fines today. We don't need any more. We don't need any more. Oh, wait. I think we'll do like this, just to... What the hell? Oh, yeah, sorry. It's the same button for indicators as for shifting gears. Which most of the time is okay, but sometimes, because it's a long press for indicator and a short press for shifting gears. And sometimes when I want to use the indicators, I don't press long enough, and then it will go into neutral usually. It's a Scania dealer, yeah, that's what I wanted to discover. There we go. Thank you. And we'll be on our way. Because yeah, it's a long trip in the sense of time. It's supposed to take 18 hours. But a good chunk of that is ferry time, so I think we will be able to make it down to the ferry in regular working hours. And then we'll get our rest on the ferry, so not a problem. It is a modern DAF, but it does not have the... It's not the... What should we call it? Mirrorless one. Or the one that has whatever they call it, virtual mirrors, or essentially cameras with a display on the A pillar. Kind of neat. But yeah, this wasn't equipped with that. So, can't win them all, I guess. Now, let's try to stay away from freaking speeding fines and stuff all the time. I mean, 1 is okay. I got 3 on the last trip. Hello, Dement. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, straight into a roundabout again. We actually had a bunch of motorcycles, I guess. It was 17 tons, so it's weighing in a little bit, this trailer. Can't drive like crazy. We're not catching speed quickly here. It's a little bit uphill though, but yeah. I forgot to check how many horsepowers this one had. It's a new truck, that's for sure, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a strong truck. Yeah, what did I say? Don't drive too fast. I got 3 speeding tickets already today on 1 trip, so yeah, been a bad boy. Middle part of Sweden, indeed, Östersund. So pretty middle part of Sweden. There we go. Cruise control engaged. I even use the high beams a little bit, just for atmosphere, if nothing else. Don't really need them in the game as such. Not here, I should, or now. You certainly need them at other times, but it was still pretty... Well, it's at least night, in the sense that we can even see some stars in the sky there. And it is midnight, effectively, since it's 1 o'clock. So it makes sense that we actually need to use the lights a little bit. As I said, it should get a little bit dark, at least, down here. Not crazy dark, but a little bit. Yeah, this was a pretty sluggish little duff. It's like a duff 44, or whatever they were called, the cars. With the variomatic gearbox. Or something like that. Well, as soon as we get going, I guess we'll be quite fine when we get down to the coast. So 900,000. So if I don't if I don't get as much fines as I got last time, we should be a bit over 1 million when we're done with this one. And then I will probably take a loan and we'll get ourselves a truck. An Iveco Astralis. No, probably Volvo. Just to keep the band happy, if nothing else. DAF 66. Ah, yes. Not 44. Yes. 66. That was the name. No, but what I mean was the truck felt a bit... It had to struggle a little bit. But I must say that in the long run, let's see, avoid speeding fines. In the long run, I might be interested in buying one of these new DAFs in the game. One without mirrors. No, 70 again. What the hell? But yeah, I suspect that one actually costs quite a bit. Although perhaps mostly depending on what other stuff you want in it, like engine and gearbox and such, and chassis configuration. I mean, that's what usually costs anyhow, regardless of brand. $60, okay. $50. Well, there we go. So I guess, and now it's actually, yeah, there, now it says 50. Come on, don't freaking run into me again. Well, I was apparently the one supposed to give way anyhow, according to the signage, but oh well. Yeah, that's true. Just as fast backwards as forwards. Indeed. Which wasn't fast, but sure. Well, for reverse it was pretty fast. Now, we are supposed to go towards Stockholm. This feels pretty much like Sundsvall in this way. With all these weird roads under the railway and such. There we go. Let's see if we manage to get up across this hill here. As I said, it's not the strongest truck I've driven. Come on, make way. There we go, thank you. 370 to Stockholm. I'm not sure we are going to Stockholm proper. We are probably going to Värtahamnen perhaps, or something like that. Since we are taking the ferry over to Finland. But yeah, I mean, that doesn't even tell me anything, because I am pretty poor at navigating Stockholm by car. I'm keeping an eye in the rear view mirror because I already been run into once today. Not from behind, but from the side. I saw a car behind me there, so I thought that, well, is he gonna squeeze past me here? But no, he didn't. $90, well, that should be okay. But now you're saying 70. Freaking bastards. So yeah, I'm not using the steering wheel today. Well, I haven't earlier either, but now at least I plugged it in. But still need to fiddle with the actual calibration of it, so we'll see. Some other point, maybe. Because, yeah, it kind of felt promising, I must say. There are some other problems with, like, your ability to control your vision, for example, which certainly isn't doable in the same way as with an analog joystick. So, yeah, there's some trade-offs, but certainly some other good things. So, you win some, you lose some. But first and foremost, I need to be able to properly configure the dead zone of it, which when I tried to do it, it kind of messed up a lot of other calibration things, which was weird in a way. But I will give it a couple of other tries and kind of learn how the calibration software is working or not. Because it was the internal software for Arch Linux. It was a bit weird. At least in combination with this steering wheel. So I will do some googling and stuff, see what they come up with. Sure, you might want a little bit of a dead zone, but it was quite significant, and also, well, since it actually gives you resistance in the dead zone as well, it feels a bit weird. It's one thing if it would be really sloppy, like an old steering wheel, so to say, in an old truck. That would have made more sense, but yeah, it wasn't. So let's see, we still have 480 kilometers left. Well, I'm thinking, where are we? We are in. Did we just pass by Härnösand, was it? Oh, yeah. Oh. Makes some sense, at least. If that's the case. Because we haven't even passed Gävle yet, then. Axmarby, Axmartrav. Are we actually turning there? I hope so. Otherwise we will have a problem. Yeah, it doesn't react on those signs all the time. Now it's saying it's 70. I'm pretty sure it's at 110 on that sign there. And yes, that's probably Pro mods that isn't properly tagged. Because I had the same problem earlier today with the same kind of situation. Motorway sign and a 110 sign. Now it says 80, so yeah. I'm not sure why everybody else slowed down so much, but... Damn, I'm wobbling over the road here. Slightly better. Oh, rain. Chocolate rain. So, Gävle. And it shouldn't... Well, we still have... Yeah, okay. Then we have Uppsala. Then we have Stockholm. Then we have to weave our way through Stockholm a bit, I guess. Or outside of Stockholm at least. As I said, I'm not... Oh, sorry. I'm not sure how we get to the harbor. Not from the north, at least. Oh, were you... Sorry, were you kind of waiting there? Uppsala. Good, then we are close to Stockholm. So it still says we have 400 kilometers left. Some of it might be on the Finnish side, but I'm also not... Does it actually count the ferry? Maybe it does. Because we are not that far from... Okay. 120 to Stockholm, if you say so. Well, it seems pretty accurate, but... we still have 250 unaccounted for. Because I don't think it was a whole lot of driving on the Finnish side, by the look of it. Let me give it a quick... No. Oh, we're going out to Kapellskär. Yeah. Not Värtahamnen, as I was thinking about. Is that Värtahamnen, perhaps? Yeah. Kapellskär, well, okay. Well, that's a bit of weaving. Dodging and weaving. Because, yeah, we are landing we are essentially landing in Naantali, if I remember it correctly. Yes, we are. Well, boom, we land there and drop it off at Color Line. So yeah, we're driving like 500 meters when we leave the ferry. So yeah. Oh, okay. Now I know. Kapellskär. That explains it, because yeah, that's a bit out in the sticks. drove a cargo the other day with my other profile. I drove Volvo trucks from the Volvo factory with a Scania. That felt like, it felt dirty somehow. So yeah, that was a bit weird. I just realized that we met another truck driving. Well, I couldn't see what it was driving, but it was driving lorries at least. Or trucks, essentially. Tractors, we can even call it. If we want to. But yeah, this we still have a little bit to go on this trip, that's for sure. But after that we will spend probably the rest of the stream trying to configure a truck. Take out a smallish loan. Oh, okay, this one continued. I was just checking if we were gonna get squeezed out of on the wrong exit here, but no, it was okay. So yes, we'll try to configure a truck, and that will probably take a little bit of time, although I guess I won't be fiddling around too much with cosmetics. But maybe a little bit. I also won't have a lot of money, so we'll see. We'll make it work. In other words, I won't have a lot of money for cosmetics, we can say. A paint job here and there and a little bit of other stuff, but yeah. Not a lot of fancy, smancy chrome stuff and such, probably not. It will be a pretty basic truck, but maybe with rather good range. We'll see. Kind of suggesting I should change here, so I guess I have to trust them on that. Yeah, it looked correct. Going towards Norrtälje, I guess we are. As I said, yeah, I'm really not good at Stockholm geography. At all, and even less so by car. If we put it that way. That's an abomination, yeah, precisely. I guess you mean the Scania truck driving Volvos. That kind of felt like an abomination, yes. Then we're going fast. Managed to avoid speeding tickets so far on this trip. I got 3 on my previous one, so. We're going really fast for once. Where did it get all this power from? I think we should be getting closer to the ferry. Oh, Still a bit, but I guess it actually counts the ferry trip in that. Yeah, Kapellskär, here we are. Well, we're not there yet, but at least we have a sign for it. So yeah, not a big problem with the whole rest thingy. Because we'll be resting on the boat. Oops. There's a truck coming there. Yes, yes, I saw it. Because we can't have like 200 kilometers left here on land, so to say. That can't be true. No, we are almost there. So yeah, it actually counts the sea way as part of the distance. Well, then I know. I haven't thought so much about it earlier, actually. At least not in a way that I remember. Kapellskär discovered, yay! Naantali. Oh, sorry. This is where we are supposed to turn, so maybe we should do that actually. Oh, is this one of those where I don't have to drive on? No, maybe I actually have to drive on. Sometimes these can be a little bit weird and unclear. Well, the GPS is actually telling me where to go here, so let's just drive then. I just wanted to wake them up a little bit. They were probably waiting for me anyhow. And here we are. Naantali, yeah. Better pick the correct destination. There we go. And yes, we should essentially just go out of here and then we are done. Kind of. We'll see. We have 1 kilometer left. Yes. As I suspected. Well, let's try to not mess things up. Oh, I still have 1% damage. Where the hell does that damage come from? I haven't run into anything. It's weird. I had 1% on my other one as well. Which, on the other hand, was sideswept by a freaking car in an intersection. But, funny enough, the damage didn't come from there. So I'm not sure from where. Finland. Oops. Here we are. we reached our destination. Oops, car. And where do we want this one then? How much of a problem? Not. Yes, I know there were some containers on the other side already, or trailers, but that should be totally doable, especially for 90 XP. I will totally do that one. It says like it's no problem whatsoever, but it might be a little bit of a problem. No, this should be easy. I'll be ashamed if I don't come out of this fairly okay. It says, but can't really see where we're supposed to go. Actually messed this one up a little bit more than necessary. That's really annoying. It was almost too simple to mess it up like that. Didn't really need to overcorrect it that much, but perhaps that was the problem. It was too simple. I got a little bit cocky there. This is more like it. We can even put on the parking brake just for good time, or just for good measurement. Godnatt? No. My clock picked up something, apparently. My watch. So there we go, level 9. Level 9. We have gone from level 7 to level 9 today. That's good. And now we have 1.2 million, which we actually can get a truck for in cash. No, sorry, that's not 1.2 million. That's 125,000. But yeah, we'll see how much we have. And a bunch of XP, 1100 XP. That was good. But yeah, it was long deliverance, high value cargo, urgent. Oh, it was urgent as well. Well, good. Goody good. So we get to level up again. Well, I mean, having our base up in Luleå, which isn't really a thing as such. You can move around pretty freely, especially when you do those free jobs. But yeah, if we're getting ourselves our own truck, we will actually spend 1 skill point on eco driving. We'll use less fuel. So, yeah, let's go and get a truck. Blah, 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 blah. Truck dealers. Pilfrakt, yeah. Trying to... Oh, yes. We have the Iveco truck dealer in our hometown, so to say. Iveco Stralis active space. But nah. Oh. Immediately looked a little bit more interesting. But yeah, 1.6 million. So yes, these are the cheapest trucks in the game. But they are not drastically cheaper than any other truck. Oh, we have 1,045,000. Which means I can actually buy this basic truck. If I would like to. We can also check, we have a Volvo truck dealer in Skellefteå. Luleå has a bit of a hockey rivalry with Skellefteå, that's why I'm sounding like that, yes. I mean, sure, it would have been nice to get a Globetrotter, but then perhaps I would have liked to have an even more modern Globetrotter, but I mean, I like the old look as well. On the other hand, this one probably it will have a huge fuel tank and such. And yes, I don't have enough. So yes, it was what 150,000 difference from buying an Iveco to buying a Volvo. So sure, it's a noticeable difference. The Volvo is stronger and such. And it also have a 1400 liter fuel tank, which isn't too shabby. But yeah, let me just check. 1300 liters, so yeah, that's also quite good. But 110 less horsepower. You can probably put another engine in it, I should say, but then it will cost as much as a Volvo anyhow. So just for the sake of it, let's have a look at the Scania. We just discovered a Scania dealer after all. Scania Streamline, 360 horsepower, 1400 liter tank, blah blah blah. I think, no, I don't have those mods on this one. I have some mods actually for newer Scanias, but then you need to buy them from the custom dealer or something like that. It's some buys shows up here. So yeah, I don't have the mod active on this one. No, but well, we will go for a Volvo. I guess I need to buy it from Skellefteå. We could buy it from where was that? Murmansk, yes, yes, perhaps we'll. No, well, it doesn't really matter. We can say. Oh, there is something in Umeå. Would make sense if that's a Volvo dealer, but probably not since we have one in Skellefteå. So it'll probably be like a MAN or Mercedes or something. Oh yeah, I still didn't have money for this. Wait a minute. Visit the bank, get a loan, start paying off that loan. But sure, 1.5 million. Yes, we will take that loan. We will probably be able to repay it earlier if we don't want to spend the money on something else, like expansion of our garage or another garage or something like that. But sure, truck dealer. There we go. Back to truck dealing. And we'll get ourselves an Volvo FH Sleeper. I am almost at level 10, but yeah, 1.8 billion. I don't have that kind of money, not right now at least. Of course, I can continue saving up, so to say, or gathering money and also take a bigger loan, but nah. There was a significant cost going for a Globetrotter here. That was 1.4 million, which is almost all the money I have. So no, we'll go with the basic cabin. We'll probably stick with 4x2. There is what, 80,000 for a 6x2. Makes it better for heavy cargo and worse for maneuverability and normal cargo. Better on uneven terrain. Yes, probably. But nah, we'll go with this. Because afterwards I will probably push this one down to one of my employees and buy another truck for myself. Now, here the difference isn't that much on the engines. Well, for that one it was a bit of a difference. 500 horsepower. I mean, I guess the Euro 6 is more fuel efficient. But what do I know? More torque. Well, same torque as the Euro 5 there. EEV. I don't know what that means, to be honest. Sorry. Okay. And we'll try with that. We can always go back and change. Not much transmissions available. I doubt we'll need a retarder on this one, to be honest. So we'll probably just leave it stock. I mean, there wasn't much of a drawback, but it cost 60,000 more, so no. As I said, well, we'll probably shift on this one down the line later to another employee. Yeah, that's true. Now I know why I wanted this one. It's the more modern cabin or interior. So yes, you have a built-in GPS and you have a pretty readable dash here and so on and so on. So yes, much approved. Or I approve. Because the classic one has a little bit worse cabin. Not necessarily bad, but not as readable. Now, I do have my Pilfrakt. In other words, I have this one. Let's see. Is that one okay? I mean, it looks a bit boring in a way, but it's nice and black-ish. Because I think there is a little bit of a pearlescence on it. Because you have two slightly different dark colors here. Yes. You have, well, pretty much black and or well, some kind of brownish perhaps. Yeah, so it looks pretty okay, I would say. I'll go with that. Oh yeah, that one cost 115,000. I knew we needed the cash for something. That's for sure. Oh yeah, but that's true. That actually is the normal paint job also cost money. So yeah, it does. That one cost 43,000. That was why I don't like that. Well, it usually works. It just looked a bit weird there. Oh god damn it! Yes, this can take some time, but as I said, yeah, we won't spend too much time on this. Why the hell? Why can't I rotate the camera? I'm not sure. Oh, I just forgot how. I thought I remembered how. Well, we should see. What's that? Sun visor. Oh, Titan looks okay. Well, as I said, yes, this can go on for way too long, so we will yet make some teeny tiny changes. Main mirrors, what do we have here then? Plastic, paint. I'll go with paint, at least. Yeah. That will be okay. Light bar, nah. Beacon, nah. We won't be doing too much of that right now. We'll leave pretty much of the stuff. Stock, tires, rims. No, we won't bother. A bull bar, maybe. Maybe we'll have a bull bar. What do we have available? Oof. And by oof, I meant the prices were a bit oof here. So maybe we won't have a bull bar. Because I'm not too interested in these kinds, to be honest. I mean, they are okay. I was more looking into that, for example, but yeah, 200,000. No, no thank you. Can I deselect it? Yes, here. There we go. That's how you do it. We'll snazz it up a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. Already looking a little bit better. I will leave the air filtration and such. I don't feel like leaving this one though. There we go. Windshield center. Ah, okay. Yeah. Driver's plate. There we go. Apply. But yeah, this, as I said, this can take can go on until you get tired, but let's see. There we go. There we go. Yeah, now the camera rotates in the way I was thinking it should. Oh, is the exhaust here on this one? Because I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, thought this was the. Well, that's the muffler, perhaps then. Oh, I can put accessories here. Yeah, we can put a bunch of lights. No, we're not doing that. No, not on this one. We might eventually on something else. This will be a pretty stock one with some minor adjustments, as we have already done. No. I'm just checking. And yes, I do have, I haven't enabled it on this one, but I do have a mod otherwise for putting a, what do we call that? Rigid chassis on it. So a chassis for carrying a container or something on it. It might be 725 dealer number for Skellefteå. Well, I take your word for it. I'm not gonna oppose you. By the way, fender. It's a bit of a price difference, but I mean, this is also what gets us a teeny tiny bit more sought after from our customers, that we have a nicer truck. We can pretend at least. That side stripe for 31,000. Nah, probably not. Probably not. It didn't really give us that much now, did it? No. Everybody knows this is a Volvo anyhow. Yes. So no. Not that. Main mirrors, light board. Yeah. Light board. We might actually put something on. Yeah, that looks nice. We'll go with that. And yes, then we still have the cabin interior. So yeah, unfortunately not done quite yet. This is what gets me even more in that. Yes, it is. It is. We are at 1.4 million now. So yeah. And I haven't even started in here. Windshield corner. We can get a navigator there, but no. Or a cell phone. Yeah, it's a good idea, but we actually have a navigator here. So in that way, not that much of a deal. Curtains. No. maybe later when I buy my final truck that we will pimp, so to say. However, Pro Mods gray and orange dies, or orange and gray and orange, or orange and gray. There's nothing wrong with having a dice. Yes, we can also have one of these. But never mind. That looks okay. We won't fiddle around with too much stuff here. No. I mean, you can also, I mean, you can put a big table on here, and yeah, you see, this goes way out of hand too quickly. So we'll see what all these things are, as you can see, modded stuff. Well, not all of them, but all of those that are with the orange banner here. Volvo cap. Yeah, sure. What the hell? What did it cost, by the way? 2,000. It's the most expensive cap I ever seen. No cap. What can I do here? Actually change the steering wheel? No, not yet. And I can put a steering knob on it, but I don't want one. Change the mirrors from here as well. We can put something here. A fire extinguisher, sure. I'm all about safety. Not all, perhaps, but it won't hurt. Yeah. That looks suitable. Nah, we go with that one. Home sweet home. That's nice. That's nice. I don't think it's much else in here. Well, I can also change these ones, but I won't bother with those right now. They are fine as they are. As I said, we'll probably post this one down anyhow. But yeah, we're up to 1.4. So we'll have 100,000 left when we are done with this. But then we got actually a little bit stronger engine. We didn't go for the retarder, did we? No, I don't think I did. We trimmed it up a little bit. On the outside especially. Changed out some plastic stuff to painted stuff. Hey, come on. It's looking okay. As I said, not blinged out too much. I certainly could change these freaking mirrors as well, but I won't bother. We could change some stuff with the tanks and stuff. But as I said, yeah, don't go crazy. Because then you have rims and tires and side steps, and it never ends. Never ends. But there we go, 1.4 million. And now we have our own... No, we don't. Now we have our own truck. Deliver it to... That was Calix? No. Yeah, then pick the target slot. That one. Okay. We'll deliver your truck immediately. And yes, well, we'll see. Because now I can start taking jobs as freight market. So from Luleå, for example, I can drive cottage cheese. Well, I can take different cargo, so to say, in that way. I probably won't do that right now because the stream is almost over. Yeah, 10 minutes left. I mean, this was a pretty good trip, 400 kilometers. It's almost tempting. And yes, the pay will be totally different, but on the other hand, I of course have to pay for the fuel and such myself, eventually. The good thing is that the truck is delivered fully fueled, which is 1400 liters of fuel in this case. Which, with today's prices, it's pretty good. To get that. Oh, we can drive this one, just for fun. I mean, yes. Yes. Set the GPS. There we go. Well, try out our new... yeah, some of the items are priced ridiculously. Yes, they are. So, new truck at our old scruffy garage. But here we are. So, sorry. Pick up the cargo somewhere. At DSV, I think it was. Well, the GPS is put to the correct destination, so we should be able to find it. But yes, now we'll get more pay, but we will also need to fuel up, so to say. But yeah, as I said, it was delivered fully fueled, so that was, by the way, a Volvo. God damn it, I was erratic with the camera right now. It was a Volvo truck coming with a Volvo trailer as well. Freight market, yes. Kemi, yes. Not a bunch of pay. It will pay twice what I own for the loan, at least, every day. Trailer is ready. So, the boring thing is that now I don't get to drive different trucks every time. On the other hand, I can I can still take those kinds of jobs that are contract work, so to say, with another truck. Which one is mine? That one. Because yes, all of these were actually, or 3 of these at least, were actually job thing. Off we go then, to Kemi. We can certainly do that delivery. It will take a little bit more than 10 minutes, but not a lot more. Kemi is not far from here. But the thing is, now when we do like this, it will be much more... I mean, I have played a little bit like that anyhow, that I usually pick up cargo in the same place as I deliver it to. Or at least in the same town. Sorry. But now it's more of a necessity, since I actually need to pay for the fuel if I want to go and pick up cargo somewhere else. In a totally different town, for example. So we'll have to hope that we find some decent cargo in Kemi when we get there. Or at least nearby, like in Tornio, or... Up. Or Haparanda. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to honk at you. Kind of just happened. Where are you going? I'm not sure. Scared me a little bit there. Oh well, finally on the way. Almost. Phew. Guess I just about made it there. Hey. Yes, speaking of that, I will also need to repair my truck. So yes, if I actually damage it, I will need to repair it. That is not cheap. I mean, you will always have some... the tires will always be a little bit worn out after a while, so that is normal, normal stress on them, so to say. So that's not anything we can do anything about. We will have to pay for that eventually. Already speeding, what the hell? But yes, we'll make a little bit of a premiere delivery here with our new Volvo truck. That's true, it's 70 quite a bit here, isn't it? So yeah. Luckily, it's not actual distances, because that would have taken us 4 hours or something. Well, it says 2 hours here, but yeah, more than that in real life probably. Oh, now it's 80, so speed up then. So yes, this delivery is more of a just testing it out, simply. Oh, apparently I turned off my cruise control instead of turning it on. Come on. So yeah, now the eco driving comes into play, because of course when I actually pay my own fuel, it's much more important to actually save fuel. Oops. Sorry. Get back into the cabin. It's a little bit hard to steer or see where you're going, I would say. But yeah, you also have pretty good displays here, I think. I should slow down. I have had enough speeding tickets for today. We can change here, for example. We have 3,000 kilometers range left. So yes, it will be a while until we need to fuel up. And what I realized by accident when I played with my other one is that, yes, you should probably try to get the delivery to Russia and fuel up there. Because it was like a quarter of the price of gas or diesel. I say gas like a filthy American, but you know what I mean. It's not petrol either, it's diesel, so yes. It wasn't correct either way. Haparanda 46. So, Blinkel, you miss it? Kind of. Still not the strongest of trucks. Well, it isn't, so it makes sense. I don't remember how much cargo we had. Sorry, there we go. 20 tons, okay. Well, that explains it. We can try to turn that one off, see how it goes. We can also try to turn the wipers off. There we go. I see a big IKEA sign, I guess. Yes. Also see a speed camera. Ah, yeah, now I actually need to read my actual speedometer, which is good in this one. That's why I wanted to have the new cabin. Because the older cabin is, or the older model, it's a little bit crappier. You can still read it, but it's a little bit less clear. Okay, if the police is going, I'm following. Because if someone is gonna run into the police, or into me, they will run into the police first. So I guess they won't do that. Finland. Yes. Well, I probably need to bring up the actual GPS soon, because it's a bit tiny over there. To see what we are doing. Maybe we'll manage. Maybe we'll manage. It looks like it's red up ahead. Hey, move. I will. I didn't buy any air horns. My bad. Ah, god damn it. Oh, apparently I had some. I had to get some frustration out there. Because they were moseying around too much in the cars. The trucks are excused, but the cars were kind of like, nah, let me drag on a bit here. Aren't I supposed to go to Kemi? Oh, that's true, it's Tornio we come to, and Kemi is a little bit inland. Well, not inland, because it's by the coast. But well, a little bit from the border, I should say. It shouldn't be that far, though, especially not in the game. Oh, sorry. Going way too fast already. So yeah, we didn't get the speeding ticket, but we got the freaking red light. While it was only, what, 3,000? 3.5. I can live with that, but we are not earning that much on this street. It was only like 35,000, so that was 10% for a red light offense. Here we are. This is where we're supposed to go. Somewhere. I don't even remember what it was. Pallets, was it? Or something like that. Respect my authority. Yeah, he did. Good. Kemi. I've been to Kemi once. Into Kemi, so to say. Dropped off my then girlfriend for a train. Oh, well, we can't continue here, so I guess I'm delivering it here. Yes, we are. Just realized that. Wait, we can't drive any further. Okay, where do you want this one? On the backside, I suppose. No, over there. Well, okay, we'll do that. Only 40 XP, but it was also pretty straightforward, but there's usually a bunch of stuff in the way, but shouldn't be too hard. Just take it nice and easy. He says going freaking 50. Oops. That was almost unnecessary. But yeah, we have these pallets here, and I'm coming with 20 tons more of pallets, I guess. Hello, Alasaka. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the bits, by the way. Thank you. I'm just about to wrap up, just so you know. But thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Yes, that was our first trip with our actual truck, our actual own truck. And yes, then you can check here, current company job offers. Do they have anything? Yes, they do. Where the hell were they going? Karlsbäck? That can't be far. Well, no, it wasn't. Because it didn't pay that much. That's the simple, simple explanation. That was much further, and Tallinn is in Estonia, so yeah, that's even further. Yes. Okay, I might not be interested in any of those. Can I go to the actual normal freight market and see if they have something? Well, I won't be going on for much longer now, but let's see if they have anything in. No, they don't. Nothing in Tornio even? Or is it stuck in some wage? It kind of seems like it's stuck in some weird shape or form here. Yeah, there we go. Now we can probably find some stuff. There. Yeah, now it works. I was like, something's not right here. Tornio, well, all of them are going into Finland. That was a bit annoying. Oulu, nothing in Oulu. Kemi had those ones, yeah. Because now, yes, as I mentioned earlier, now I will be paying for the fuel to get to places. Kalix to Sundsvall. Woodbark fixed. That hardly paid anything, that one. Still Sundsvall, it's 500 kilometers, yes, precisely. Me, I don't want that. Rovaniemi then. It's a bit off to the side. But do we have something that goes to some interesting place? Örnsköldsvik. That could be doable. Dry milk to Örnsköldsvik. But yeah, then you also have to factor in offer expires in 1 hour and 56 minutes. I'm not sure we'll make it to Rovaniemi in 1 hour and 56 minutes, so we can probably not pick it up. So that's another problem with doing these kinds of things. This was a bit of an interesting cargo. 28 tons. I'm not sure we are in the best shape of pulling that one actually with our brand new truck. Well, we'll deal with this next time. We'll figure something out. Tampere, that's quite a bit. 30 tons of pork. No. Anyway, heavy stuff from Rovaniemi. What did we have from Tornio? I already forgot. Stuff going Seinäjoki. Yeah, that one could be okay. Seinäjoki isn't that far. It's a bit, but not that far. So yeah, that one can be totally interesting. We'll probably go with that one next time. But yeah, next time is not. I will be back on Saturday, but then we will play Disco Elysium. Oh, you used to watch me playing The Long Dark. Yes. It's been a while since I played The Long Dark as well. I will probably get back to it in winter, because it's kind of that kind of game, for me at least. So yes, because now I'm trying to get rid of Disco Elysium on the weekends. It's taking its sweet time, but it's also an interesting game. And after that, I know there are some updates. There was some updates recently to The Long Dark. Not on the story mode though, because that's what kind of sucked me in last time. they updated the story mode. But I will probably get back to the Long Dark when winter comes, because I kind of like it. It's very chill. This game is also kind of chill, but in a different way. So yeah, this is pretty nice to play on weekdays, because you can kind of do a couple of runs or transports, so to say, and take a break. Some other games certainly sucks you in a different way and doesn't have, what should we say, suitable breakpoints and stuff. But this one works pretty good in that way. So I will be playing this for a little while until something proper, on weekdays at least, I should say. But weekends I'm currently trying to get rid of, because yes, it's been dragging on in a way, the Long Dark, but no, not the Long Dark, sorry, Disco Elysium. It's still a pretty fun game, weird and good in many ways, the voice acting and all sorts of things, really good and weird. But I feel I made quite of a breakthrough last time, so in that one, so we are, I wouldn't say we're getting close to the end, but we are certainly much closer, it feels like, now in that one. Long Dark certainly turns into a walking simulator. Indeed it does, but it's, yeah, kind of the point as well. Because it's not only a walk. It depends on how much you have played it, of course. But I was trying to get to 100 days in it, and I died around day 80. So that was a little bit annoying. And it was also clumsy, which is even more annoying. It was totally my own fault, of course. But yeah, getting a little bit careless. Because I had things under control. But, well, that's when shit happens. So, and then I played a little bit more, but then, yeah, something else came along. I don't know what it was. That sucked me in a little bit. Might have been an update to Fallout 76 or something like that. But, yeah, I've kind of given up on Fallout. I think we'll see. There is an update coming to that as well. But, yeah, I don't feel for it at the moment, at least. Sith happens, yes, precisely. Sith happens. Oh, speaking of that, isn't there a new version of Knights of the Old Republic coming out? Which I think I kind of started playing that at some point. I mean, way back. And it kind of looked promising, but there was something, yeah. Probably, as usual, something else that came in the way. Fallout 4 or something. I don't remember. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. But yeah, that's it for today. I will be back Saturday and Sunday, hopefully, if everything checks out, with Disco Elysium. And who knows, maybe we actually will get somewhere in that, spending 7 or 8 hours more on it. Should be getting us somewhere, I think, but it depends on me to some extent as well. How sidetracked I get, that's for. And then Tuesday, hopefully, we'll see. We're kicking off the semester at the university on Monday, so I have my stuff to do at work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But most likely I will be back on Tuesday. I might need to do something else with my brain, like driving a truck, for example, from wherever it was to wherever it was. From Tornio to Seinäjoki, was it? I think it was. So we'll see, but that's next Tuesday then. We'll see. Weekend comes first. So, thank you for dropping by. I will be back on Saturday with Disco Elysium. Hope to see you again soon. Nighty night.